An emotional reunion for families on this Purple Heart Day. Hi, this is Jillian and Angeline from Military Times. 8 families traveled from around the country to receive a very special honor here in the heart of Washington, D.C., including one service member who was alive and was pinned by someone very special. Brothers retired Staff Sergeant Michael Jeffrey and Sergeant First Class Joseph Jeffrey both served in Iraq at the same time.
We've never had an opportunity to be together for an award ceremony, a promotion ceremony, or anything like that. So this is the first time that we've been together with a family event for anything to do with the military. So to me, when Zach asked me if I would be willing to do that, was yes, definitely.
Retired Staff Sergeant Jeffrey was injured in combat more than once. A doctor helped him finally receive recognition for his injuries in the line of duty with a Purple Heart. But the one he received had someone else's name on it, so Purple Hearts Reunited corrected that.
I had to be out of the hatch and looking around, and it blew up in front of us. Well, it picked me up, threw me back, and not out of the tank, but threw me back against the hatch part. I seen the RPG tip come up over the berm, and I was like, all right, I'm trying to get out the other side to take cover. And I got to play Superman a little bit because I flipped out the other side, but when I landed, I knew something was going snap, crackle, pop.
8 on 7, an emotional moment for all families at Purple Heart Day, many of whom are still grieving the loss of their loved one, like 89-year-old Air Force veteran Joseph Mark Hish, whose father fought in World War I.
It's my understanding that my father actually enlisted in 1916, which was before America even entered the war. And unfortunately, he received a dose of mustard gas that the Germans were using at that time.
Private First Class Joseph Hish received the citation for his injury. He fought in the Meuse-Argonne Offensive in 1918, but never actually received the Purple Heart until now, with his son and grandson receiving it in his place.
My life has been phenomenal, but this is one of the greatest honors that I've ever had. And I've had some nice ones.
And that's why Purple Hearts Reunited founder Zach Fike continues to return these lost treasures.
Our veterans, when they sacrifice their blood or their lives, that means a lot to this country, but often their families are forgotten. And I call them the lost heroes, and they've had to live with the burden of loss of their loved ones for many years, in some cases 50, 60, 70, and some 100 or more. And it's unfortunate that we've kind of forgotten about them, and this is our opportunity to bring them here together and to experience and tell them that we have not forgotten and that we do care, and it's the least we can do for them.
Typically, Fike said they go directly to the families to give the Purple Hearts back, but he had a different idea for this year's Purple Heart Day with 8 on 7, bring together the families in Washington, D.C. to make that bond and that moment even more special.
This organization has really set up something that's, I'm not even sure that they quite fully understand just how much this is going to resonate and how much healing is probably going to bring to all of the families.
For many, it's the final gift from a loved one who passed, one final surprise. For Jeffrey, it's a lasting memory.
I mean, it's amazing what he's doing. And I get picked, he found me out of all them people. So it blows me away. I'm honored to no end.